welcome to What About Houston. I'm your host, Lara Bell. Coming up on today's show, we're going to show you some inexpensive girlfriend getaways. Plus, Jan Glenn's going to show you how to pack all that stuff when you're going to the airport on this edition of What About Houston. Hi, I'm Lara, wife to a terrific husband and mother to a beautiful little girl. My friends and I love Houston with all of its great restaurants, boutiques, sporting events, and local attractions. There's something for every woman in every walk of life. So join us as we explore everything Houston has to offer, and you'll see why we're Wild About Houston. Hey everybody, I'm sitting here with Jan Glenn and Lauren Lanning, and we are in the heat of summer, and I am all about trips in summer. Now, Brent and I just went on a trip. We went to Laredo Bay, Mexico, which is amazing. It's a new little resort.
Nice trip.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun.
Well, Jean and I just went to Hilton Head.
I know!
Yes, and that was a lot of fun.
She's not going anywhere.
And she's going to stay home and get ready for that baby.
I got to my house in front of the fan.
Yeah, that was great.
Cooling off.
No, but do you guys do girlfriend trips ever?
Yes, absolutely.
Like, what is your most memorable trip?
My most memorable was after Texas Tech. My roommate and I went to Europe for $5 a day. We spent,
Really?
We spent you could do that back in the 70s. It was 5 weeks for $5 a day. So you can figure out how much we spent. Of course, you can't do that now, and you never will be able to do that again.
Never. No, what about you?
I just went on a road trip. Like right after I went to Miss Texas, my friend and I got in a car and we just drove.
Took off.
We just drove.
That's
just
the best
drove.
kind. And where did you end up?
We went actually to a bunch of universities and went and watched football games.
See, that's a single girl talking back then.
I was single.
Yeah, that totally sounds like a single girl.
And what about you?
I think my most memorable girlfriend trip would be with Roseanne. We went to the Bahamas for a week one time.
I remember that. Because I
do?
kept your dog.
You did keep my dog.
For a week.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, you spent there a week then.
We were there a week.
Wow.
We had a blast. We had way too much fun, but see, we were single at the time. So
It changes.
It does. Well, anyways, I met this lady, and she's with a company called Let's Travel Together. They did our Australian giveaway that we did back in February. Anyways, this is like the hot thing now. She said that all these women are putting together these girlfriend trips and just taking off. So she's got all the best destinations to go and what to do and where to go and all that information. So just watch.
Okay.
You know, we're hearing a lot about girlfriend getaways, and now is the perfect time to do it because the kids are out of school and it's just time to get away. So with me is Melody Martinelli. She is with Let's Travel Together, and you may remember her because she was on the show in February because Let's Travel Together gave away our trip to Australia. How are you doing?
Fine. Good to be back again.
I'm so glad to have you back, and I wanted to do this subject because me and my girlfriends, for instance, we're always trying to plan little getaways, little weekend excursions. Why are girlfriend getaways so popular right now?
Well, there's a lot of reasons, and it varies in the interest. It might be probably the number one reason is being stressed at work and family and the kids.
Right.
So
Overloaded.
Overload, right. Another reason is maybe it's a getaway, just girls want to have fun. Or it might be that there's some special celebration that the girlfriends want to get together. Another reason is maybe it's a getaway to go where the boys are.
Right. It all depends on what you're looking for. Now, Melody, folks, she's been doing this you've been doing seminars and planning girlfriend getaways for 20 years. Yeah. In the 20 years, you know, have you seen it evolve? Is this like really something that girlfriends do on a regular basis?
It's more and more, and it's women, ladies of all age groups for a variety of different reasons. It's a huge growing trend.
Okay, now where are the most popular destinations for girls to jump on board and get away for the weekend?
Well, again, it's as varied as the interest and the personality of the women. However, some of the most popular ones are the cruises, of course.
Right.
Spa getaways. They have specials just that they design for girlfriends. Dude ranches.
See, I would have never guessed a dude ranch, but that's really popular for. Well, being I guess in Texas, you know, it's not a lot of travel to get to one.
Well, there are some here, but probably the most popular ones are like in Colorado and in Montana.
Really?
And the different types also, depending on what it is that you want to do.
Now, what do you recommend, and what are some tips that you can give to ladies who want to plan a getaway but you know, you get a group of girls, let's say 8 girls together. There's different personalities going on. Should one person plan the trip, or should you get input? How does that? What's your
Well,
advice?
again, that comes from knowing the character and the personality and the objective of the getaway.
Okay.
It might be that one person is designated, but it is important to have clear communications with everyone. Another thing is everyone, no matter what, they want to control the expenses, so if you can do it in an off-season is very important. Probably one of the most important one is understanding everyone's objectives and putting something together that will keep it simple. If you're flying, don't be having different connections and taking all day to get there. Keeping an itinerary that leaves flexibility as to what the activities are, when you have to get up in the morning, how you get to where you're going. So flexibility and options.
Those are like the real important things.
Very
Another thing too,
important.
I appreciate you bringing these because Melody brought some of these books, which you say have been really good. Like for instance, Travel Tips for the Sophisticated Woman. I love this one, Girlfriend Getaways. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just perfect.
It is. It's got great ideas.
And then this one too, 50 Best Girlfriend Getaways in North America, and then Gutsy Travel Tips for Women. The last thing I want to touch on is making it memorable, because you don't want to have, you want to do this year and make this an annual event.
That's right.
What can the women do to make it fantastic?
Well, probably the most important thing is that you understand what everyone wants to get out of it, whoever the planner is, or if everybody's voting on a place.
Okay.
So have a good meeting, get it planned, put some nice little surprises in there, and make it memorable.
Okay.
And so that when they come back, they're talking about it, and probably while you're on the trip, you're already talking and planning what you're going to do for the next year.
Melody, you're brilliant. Thanks so much
Thank
for being
you.
here. You always come with great advice.
And may I give you,
You sure
quickly?
can.
I'd love to give you a little travel bag that
Okay.
unfolds into a big one
How
from Let's
cute.
Travel
Well,
Together.
Oh, thank you.
And I think you're a gutsy woman.
Aw,
and
that's
so
so
there's some
sweet.
great advice in there about traveling with girlfriends. So
Melody, thank you so much.
thank you for having me.
I'm Gutsy.
All right.
Thanks, Melody.
Mm-hmm.
And don't go away, because up next we'll show you where to take a fun Segway tour downtown. And Jan Glenn shows us what to take and how to pack when traveling this summer. So don't go away. Well, it is fun in the sun, and if you're looking for something really cool and unique to do here in downtown Houston, we've got just the thing, because with me is Kristen Fine, and she's a reporter with the Houston Chronicle, and if you don't read her stories, you have to, because you cover pretty much anything and everything outdoor, don't you?
Oh yeah, all of it.
And then we also have Kara with us. Now, Kara is with the Segway Experience, and it's Kara Yee. Now, Kara, what is a Segway?
It's a fun device that we take around Houston. We take tours around Houston, this downtown area, and it's very easy to ride. We have a great time. It's very fun. Lots of things to see around here.
Okay, now, Kristen, you've done this before. That's how we got the stories, because you called me and you were like, hey, this would be so perfect.
Yeah.
Now, is it fun?
Oh, it's so much fun, and you can see things in a way you've never seen them before downtown. I mean, I've been downtown, but when you're on a Segway, like, it's a totally different experience.
Okay, you're pretty athletic, because you do a lot of athletic stuff for the Chronicle. I'm not. Now, I'm not going to eat it, am I?
Oh, no.
Kara, am I going to eat it?
No, not at all. It is so easy to ride.
Okay, now what's the youngest person that can ride this?
14 years of age.
Okay, and so Kristen, where did you guys go when you did this?
We started here on the Sabine Street Bridge. We went down through downtown by the Wortham Center, and then they also can go down Main Street by Minute Maid Park, Toyota Center. You can see everything downtown.
We also go on the bayou. They've renovated the bayou down here, so we go along the bayou as well.
Okay, Kara, I'm trusting you. You're telling me I can do this?
Yes, I know you can do it.
Okay, let's go do it.
All right.
And now for your What About Minute, brought to you by StubDog.com, which has great deals on great events. If you want something hot besides the summer temperatures, check out these movies that just opened. First is Evan Almighty, starring Steve Carell, where he reprises his role as newscaster Evan Baxter in this heavenly sequel to the 2003 Jim Carrey comedy hit. Shortly after, former television anchorman turned U.S. Congressman Baxter relocates his family from Buffalo to Northern Virginia. God, played by Morgan Freeman, reveals to him that a devastating flood is coming and that the planet is about to be cleansed once again. This hysterical movie will make you laugh out loud and is now open. Also, Nancy Drew opened this week. Nancy, played by the adorable Emma Roberts, is the resourceful teen detective who leaves her friendly hometown of River Heights for the West Coast and enrolls at Hollywood High School. Her less than warm reception might bother the average new girl in town, but nope, not Nancy. She has more important things to think about, like a brand new mystery. Even though she promised her worried dad that she would quit the sleuthing business, it isn't long before Nancy gets a lead on one of the greatest unsolved cases of all time: the mysterious circumstances surrounding the death of famous actress Delilah Draycott. This movie is rated PG-13 and is absolutely adorable. And then finally, this is your last weekend to catch Imperial Rome at the Museum of Natural Science. Here you'll learn all about Caesar, explore the magnificence of Imperial Rome during its reign as the dominant political, economic, and military power of the Western civilized world. You'll also get the chance to glimpse into life during the Roman Empire from 27 BC to the middle of the 3rd century AD, as you encounter objects related to Roman baths, religious beliefs, and powerful emperors. This is truly an amazing exhibit and again closes on June 29th. For more information, check them out on the web at hmns.org, or as always, go to stubdog.com. And don't go away, because up next, Jan Glenn shows us how to pack when traveling this summer and a fun book to fill you in on tons of kids' activities in Houston. But first, here's this week's gym tip.
You probably sing a lot to your baby, and that's a great thing. We've talked about singing in the past and how important it is for working on steady beat, rhythm, and vocal play. Well, now I'm going to talk about the physical aspect of singing to your child. You want to do this as often as possible. We like to call them baby boogies. What we're going to do is we're going to take Brooks's arms and we're going to be moving them up and down using his bilateral coordination. Bilateral coordination means using both sides of our body at the same time, which is a skill we need for two-footed jumping later on. There you go. That's right. And then we're going to work on crossing our midline. Every child, every person has an imaginary line down the middle of their body. This midline is the center of our body, and we cross our midline by reaching from left to right. When we cross our midline, we're training both sides of our brain, our left side of the brain and our right side of the brain, to work together. We need that for reading from left to right, as well as turning a page. Let's try it. Are we ready, Brooks? Okay. Sitting in my high chair, high chair. Sitting in my high chair, banging my spoon. Bring on the carrots, bring on the peas. Somebody feed this baby, please. Yay! So make sure you sing to your baby every day.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm sitting here with Jan and Lauren, and we're talking about what to pack and how to pack when you go on a trip. And I am so glad you're doing this.
Yes.
Because like just recently when I went to Barbados last month, or earlier in the month, they threw away my cologne, my perfume.
That's
And
terrible.
how many ounces was it?
I don't remember. It wasn't very much, but it was too much.
Yeah.
You know, so they threw it away. So I didn't know. And then what I thought was strange was they give you a Ziploc baggie for some things to put in. How does a Ziploc baggie, what does that do?
Okay, well, that's so that they can see what you've got. Actually, I just got back from Hilton Head, same thing. And I didn't know, this is the first trip I'd really taken like this where I had a lot of cosmetics. You know, it's not just the liquid, but all of the things that break. You know how much cosmetics cost, Lauren?
Oh, I know.
I mean, they're like...
Well, it was funny, too, because when I was going through security, the guy looking through my purse, I had to pull everything out. He was like, boy, you got a lot of lip gloss in here. You know?